Hey guys, Darth Brox here, and welcome to the first video of my YouTube channel, which I've decided to call Boom Beach Blaze of Glory, because that's how I play my game, y'all, and my intention is to show you my journey to the global leaderboard on Boom Beach. Here's my base. It's in the final preparation stages of my Blitzkrieg push to the top. I'm not one of these guys who I have the utmost respect for, by the way, but I'm not one of these guys who saves up a couple of thousand power powders and then learns how to, win what he can with 3 statues and just take the slow and steady pace to the top. That's not me, guys. I'm saving power powder. As you can see, I've got a 74% Power Stone Chance Masterpiece, a 30% Guardian, and a 29% Guardian. Those statues allow me to boost all 6 of my offensive statues for my task force every night and still gain power powder on a daily basis. As you can see, I'll show you my Sculptor. If you add all that up, it's about 740 power powder right now, guys, and I feel like that's doing pretty good. It's still going to be a couple of months before I max. I think I can have about 1,000 by then, and that, I believe, will be enough to get me to the leaderboard, to the top 50. Local US, I am number 445 with less than 100 victory points to go to break into the local top 50. Globally, I've got over 300 points to go, and I'm number 4882. I feel good about that, guys. As I said, I'm only level 62, but I've done things right, at least for my style of play. I've got my Grenadiers going up to level 5 in the armory, but that's my last troop, guys. Every troop and every gunboat ability is maxed. I did that first. I've always upgraded offense over defense. That's how I've smashed through every so-called victory point wall that I've ever come to. I'm going to go on record right now as telling you guys, you can smash through that wall. Don't believe the hype. You're not stuck. It just takes persistence and tenacity. You got to be aggressive, and you have to adapt and overcome. You have to learn from your mistakes and adjust your strategies. As you can see, I've got all my landing craft maxed, my gunboats maxed. I've got over 150 of each prototype part saved. I do that by running the Shock Blaster 2 Doom Cannon 2 combo, which gets me some diamonds and intel, guys. As a matter of fact, I actually defended against Team Heads this morning, which I'm so thrilled about because Team Heads have just been rolling my base since I started playing the game, and it's nice to get them back for once. So, essentially, what my strategy entails is clearing my map every single night, and keeping it as clear as possible during the day. When I wake up to this combo, which is 4 Scorchers, 1 boat of heavies, 3 landing crafts of Zookas. Why? Because when I'm bleary-eyed and tired in the morning, I can use those 4 unboosted Scorchers to clear any NPC that pops up on my map. And then I just throw that combo at whatever player has popped up overnight that looks most appropriate for it. And I love this combo, guys. 413 is not my favorite version, but I load it overnight, so as I said, I can wake up to 4 Scorchers to smash Blackguard bases with. However, a variation of this strategy is a huge part of my ice busting strategy, guys. I know some of you are, anyone who's getting near this victory point range is very familiar with an iced up center base with the Shock Blaster 3 Shield Generator 3 combo. And this is what I busted with, guys. 3 Scorchers, 2 boats of heavies, 3 boats of Zookas, and yes, you're going to lose your meat shield. Maybe all of it, maybe every time on iced up bases, but you can win with this. And that's what I care about at this phase of the game, guys. I care about stones, I care about collecting intel for my task force, and I care about wins. I want those victory points. So, here's how you do it. As you can see, this guy has got 7 ice statues. The health masterpiece is boosted. And his Shock Blaster isn't even touching another building, so I have to use all that gunboat just to take it out, and I only get 3 points back. It doesn't leave me enough to take out anything else before I launch, guys. So I'm just going to get right into it. I drop the 3 Scorchers, the Heavy's out wide, the Zooka's in the middle, and then I throw a critter pack to take out the worst of the mines and the first couple cannon shots. As you can see, his minefield is more or less dedicated to keep people from flanking or smoking up the sides of his base. That's cool because I'm taking him head on that rocket. I want to save my shots. I use a med kit, like a force field on top of the Zookas, so now I can use my shock on those 2 booms, another shock on the 3rd boom up front, along with a rocket launcher, which is always a bonus. But prioritize boom cannons with this combo, guys. Shock the booms, shock the shocks with the booms whenever you can. Use med kit fire. Also, that's why I bring the Heavies. You'll notice the Heavies take a lot of rockets that would have gone right into the Zookas because they're so far out in front. Now, try to avoid flaring until the very end with this combo, guys. Let them do their thing. Just support and protect them until they get rid of the shock launchers and any flash damage by the core, by the HQ. And then once they do that, flare everybody to the HQ and beat that sucker down. It brings in the rest of your meat shield, and look, only single shot defenses are left. Boom, 7 ice 1 boosted, no problem. And I do that a lot, guys. I do that a lot because it works. And yeah, it cost, but look, yeah, it cost me a lot of gold, and yeah, it cost some diamonds when I lose it all. And so I end up waiting, you know, until it gets down to around 40 or 50 diamonds usually, and then I gem it. Let's see, there was another one, just one more example of that. This one, because look at the loot, guys. That's what those 3 Power Stone Chant statues are for. And the prototype part in Intel is a great bonus as well. Basically the same base though. You're going to see a ton of variations of this base. This dude's got 2 blue boosted, but he puts a couple of buildings touching his shock blaster. Thanks for the extra 6 GBE, bro, because now I'm going to take out your rocket as well. Which one? The one in the center. Why? Because by the time I get up there, my meat shield is going to be a lot thinner. I'm going to be saving up to deploy my next gunboat ability. You know, it's hairy, scary time once you get to the core. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that thing. Because now I'm going to be shocking the rockets along with... Or no, I'm not even going to shock those rockets. I'm going to use the med kit force field technique. You'll see. Critter pack just to distract, but it almost immediately gets eaten up by that flamethrower. That wasn't good. As you see, yeah, I do shock the rockets this time. And then deploy medkits as they come out of shock. See, the goal of that was to keep those front booms from firing. Now I'm shocking shocks along with booms. Just letting my army eat its way to the top. And as soon as they get those shock launchers out, guys, it's going to be game over. Shocking again. Really, no problems this time. Yeah, I still lose a lot of the meat shield. That's just part of the strategy. But look, I flare the core, and it's game over. 2 blue boosted, not a problem. Boom. And I'd like to take this opportunity to give you a little history, guys. I was a Warriors, Heavy Warriors, and Smoky Hookah player forever, and that's all I used before shields. And you know, shield generators at first really got under my skin, and I was super upset about it. But then I just found more ways to win. I found Hookah, smoke to the back. I found Scorcher, Heavy, Zooka, and I'm here to say, though, Warriors are not dead. It's a gunboat test, guys. I didn't fail. Warriors are absolutely not dead. You just got to know what you're doing, and you got to know when and where to use them. See, this guy has a couple of ice statues in the bushes. The health one is boosted up. As you can see, it took 2 barrages and, unfortunately, 5 artilleries to get rid of that shield generator. But now that it's gone, I'm good to go. This is not a great layout with the base all the way in the corner like that. It's not good against Warriors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a flare right along the dock and then release 1 boat of Warriors early, then the rest in a group. And what that does, that flare right up by the dock keeps all my guys running a single file line along the right side of the base The first line of warriors is just there to bust mines. Look, one boom mine gone, another boom mine gone, and each one of those boom mines only killed one warrior, whereas if you let them run in a group, it'll kill 3 to 5. Then I reflare the HQ. I'm using as little smoke as possible. I'm not perfect here, guys, but I'm using as little as possible because I'm low on GBE, having to have gotten that shield out, but I get them all there. I get them all there. I don't have enough for a med kit, but I do have enough for the critter, shock, boom, boom, and nothing's touching my guys. My warriors are beating on that headquarters fancy free. Boom. One other thing that I know people on the forums want to see is high-level task force gameplay. I haven't cleared it with my task force yet, guys, but I feel free to show you that a Dark Force, a 25-man TF. Right now, we are number 257 in the world. We've had some membership struggles recently, but we're back at full steam and doing choke point daily again. And I'll show you my own attack from yesterday. It was set up for me by Garcia Vega, a very talented attacker, and I'm going to try to get these guys permission to use some of their replays in the future if you guys want to see it. But what Garcia Vega did was get in there ahead of me and take out these 2 rocket launchers, which just made the landing brutal. And then he came back here, took out some mortars and some sniper towers to save me some smokes, and used his gunboat energy to get rid of a bunch of mines that were in my way. Now I just do the standard all Zooka landing and try to maintain my cool, because let me tell you, I was nervous during this attack, guys. Well, I was nervous before this attack, guys, and but I knew I could do it, so I just had to do it. All Zooka is so powerful, but all about timing. You have to be able to turn them on a dime, keep them grouped up, keep them under smokes. You gotta make sure to overlap your smokes enough that not even one steps out, because one Zooka stepping out can be fire up a splash damage building that'll take out a bunch of your Zooks. And at the same time, you want to spread your smokes out far enough, as far as you can, because you don't want to you want to use as little GBE as possible getting there, because you're going to need some critters and shocks once you do. However, at this point, guys, I was feeling pretty good about life. I knew that all I had to do was throw a critter pack and a shock. In fact, this one I throw 2 shocks. The second one is unnecessary, but precautionary, because I had the gunboat to do it. Feeling real good about things right now, guys. I throw one critter, one more shock, and it's game over. The rocket's gone. I'm going to go ahead and let him take out that flamethrower and take out that cannon down to the bottom. Regroup him to the top. And that's it. All but 3 of my little ladies are now in a safe spot and beating down that shield. And look at the damage, guys. I'm going to speed it up a little bit for you, but look at, that's a huge shield. And they just beat right through it. There's nothing that can stop them now. Once it goes down, check out the way they melt this core. 12 seconds left. I throw a bunch of bombs. Boom. That is probably the best feeling in the game right there, guys. That is what it's all about. An attack like that will make your night. But you only get to do attacks like that if you have what it takes to just go for it and practice and just do it, guys. That's my message. There is no VP wall you can't beat down. I hope you like this video. Like it if you did. Don't if you don't. But whatever you do, guys, just keep on booming.